Yeah. Let's pray for something good, because... Oh, come on! Lexi, what are you doing to me? Okay, so... Yeah! A Land Before Time game. On the Game Boy for Color. Oh, you know we are in for terrible, terrible, horrible, miserable, pitiful, awful times. I did not realize it would still start me on options there. I was not even paying attention. So, we are... inexplicably Cera. Hunting down tree stars. And can we jump on the scorpion? No! Jumping on the scorpion hurts us. Because, you know, we are not a dinosaur that could squish it without feeling any pain. Is that an attack? That animation, I can't honestly tell. Does not... If it is an attack, it's not hitting anywhere in front of us, it's just sort of... Yeah. So yes, this is, what I was talking about earlier with Casper, and I had mentioned in like a dozen other games, but I cannot stop it. I have to stop and harp on this. Game Boy Color, they did not know how to color inside the lines. Hence, typically everything is done in squares, just a square blotch of colors around the thing that needs a different color. I've never fathomed why that is. I don't have any understanding of how it came to be, but it's not even like a rare case of an exceptionally shitty game. It is the norm. It is seen on almost every single Game Boy Color game in existence. This baffles me beyond reason. Like, not even the NES had that going for it. I mean, sure, you look at some of the things, like, I know the ZX Spectrum had troubles with keeping colors in the lines, but that had the power of, like... It had less power than a graphing calculator at the time. So, I guess Lexi is just in a complete and total mood to hate the hell out of us. And it is only going to be suffering tonight with nothing even remotely good. But that's okay, we can, you know, suffer through this. It's fun to make fun of bad things every once in a while. And we just have a pause menu, we don't have any way of switching characters, we don't have any way of doing anything other than hop and pathetic tail whack. And I'm kind of really hoping that our objective is not find every single tree star, because if that is the case, that would turn this from a merely, oh dear lord, one life. We get one life, and then it is game over. And at least we continue from the same stage. So, yeah, I don't even know... like, I don't want to give up on a game so soon. I want to give games a shot. Like, you know, some people in the past advised me try to play a game for at least 10 minutes, and I think that is giving a game a fair shot, even though we've gotten through a number of games tonight in, like, 5 minutes or less, but even so, there are some games that don't merit the 10 minutes, and, you know. There are also others that tried to advise me to play a game for at least 20 minutes, but I don't think they were aware of some of the things that we would be dealing with. also really curious now if there is any way to regain health. Hey, I think we made it to the... What? Well, we made it to the end of the stage, I guess, but, we're not being allowed to leave. Why, game? Why won't you let us finish the stage? Is it a case of find every single tree star? Oh, okay, so I think that would be it. If we have 9 tree stars now, other number has said 9 all along, so yes, now we are able to carry on and wonder why we are doing this. Also, I just realized that wasn't one death game over. I died twice in there, didn't I? Even that, though, 3 is usually the bare minimum for, you know, number of lives. So, even though, you know, really should try and give a game a lot of time to, like... Oh god. Yeah, really... Or did I don't even... Did I die twice in there? Did I die once in there? I am no longer certain. I just honestly don't even know. It's like, I kind of want to get to a point which is not going through Brown Valley and finding 9 tree stars in a stage. I don't know, maybe a boss fight, maybe controlling a different character, something that is different than everything we have played up to this point. And then at the same time, it's the question of, is it worth playing through this to get to something different? But in the collision detection and jumping on objects and what you can jump on and what you can walk through, it's a total and complete mess. I think they stopped at 13 Land Before Time movies. How they reached that point, I don't honestly know, but I'm pretty sure that is where they stopped. Of course, I am also curious now if you can ever get a complete game over, such that you can no longer continue, or if you just get infinite game overs. Now we have 4 lives. Why did... And we're still Cera. Why are we still Cera? Why are we still in a Brown Valley? Okay, let's just die several times. Oh wait, we can't because, you know, as soon as we touch an enemy and take damage to it, it also disappears. So we can't kill ourselves on a single enemy, so I'm not even going to bother with it. This has been Land Before Time on the Game Boy Color. I'm sure there are other terrible Land Before Time games out there, which we'll run into eventually and have to suffer through as well.